so I'm just going to do a short one today, just comparing when you're travelling whether it's best to stay in a hotel or whether it's best to stay in a Airbnb. Because if you're staying in an Airbnb for a week, you get extras. Whereas if you stay in a hotel for a week, you don't get the extras. But we will compare, and I'll just show you. So we are currently staying at the Go Hotel in Lanang in the Philippines, in Davao City. Now, if you're here for one night, well, who cares? Might as well just stay in a hotel. But if you're here for a week, you might as well stay in an Airbnb, maybe, whatever suits you. Because in a hotel, you get your bed made every day if you want. You get clean sheets every couple of days if you want. And you probably can make, you can bring food in here if you want. Whereas if you stay in an Airbnb, you can do your own cooking, you can bring your own food in there, etc, etc. So I'll just show you the difference between a hotel and an Airbnb. So I'll just go down here and show you that down here, that's your shower and toilet and your wash area. And then here, you've got the bedroom.
We are separated now. Yeah, this is my bed, and that is his bed.
And I'll tell you what, sometimes it's pretty good having a single bed sometimes, but not all the time, only sometimes. Okay, so let me show you outside. So that is the hotel, at Go Hotel at Lanang, and that's the room. And this costs
2,200.
Yeah, roughly on average about 2,000 peso. Because we paid a little bit extra when we first arrived, but now we paid a little bit less. So it averages out around about 2,000 peso a night. So this is our second night here, and we leave here tomorrow. So, and let me just show you what's outside. So you come outside out here, that's your hallway. And we're on the 4th floor, and you've got a garage down there, and you've got restaurants over there, if you can see those. And there's limited parking here. So that's the hotel. It's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors, I think, maybe 7. But yeah, so there's limited parking. But you've got the restaurants within walking distance, and just down behind those 2 cars down there, there's a restaurant there as well, where you can go and have breakfast, etc. Now, here at the hotel, you can pay a little bit extra, and it includes breakfast. So this is the Lanang area, and it's sort of closer to the airport, and always a lot going on around here. The rooms are pretty quiet, not too bad. I had a pretty good sleep last night. The beds were very comfortable, and yeah, the beds were really comfortable. And yeah, so I slept pretty well. I heard a bit of noise from the outside there, but nothing to worry about. Just some people at a club or at a cafe or whatever. But yeah, there's really not that much noise here. So this is Lanang. So all I'm trying to do is just give you a bit of a guide to say whether it's best to maybe stay in a hotel or an Airbnb. Because if you're going to stay at either and you're going to pay the same price, then just depending on how long you want to stay for. So this is the Go Hotel at Lanang, and I'll show you the Airbnb at Abreeza, which is just up the road, and that's where we're checking in tomorrow for 7 days. So let me just show you one more time around here. Yeah, so you've got all your restaurants over there, Korean restaurants, Chinese, cafes, Family Mart over there for a little, you know, cheap snacks or whatever you want. And you've got a couple of Chinese restaurants over there. And that's the Go Hotel there. All right, I'll see you at the Airbnb. And I'll just show you one more time in our room. So that's it just there. For 2,000 peso a night. Okay, so you can get accommodation cheaper than the 2,000 peso if you want. But in the Philippines, that's probably about the norm, about 2,000 peso a night, wherever you are, wherever you go. Of course, you can get pay a higher rate, or you can pay a lower rate. But if you pay a lower rate, just remember, you're not going to get the quality. I've slept in places that are 900 peso a night, 945 a night, or even 850 a night. And let me tell you, if you want to have a shower, it's just a bucket of water and throw some water over your head and soap yourself up, and then it's not. And do that again with the bucket. It's not warm water; it's cold water. So if that's what you like, you can live on a cheap budget through the Philippines, or try and look for some bargains. But most of the time, you probably pay anywhere between 1,800 to 2,300 a night for reasonable accommodation. Now, this Go Hotel, it's pretty good accommodation. The beds are nice and comfy. They're a thick mattress. They're not a mattress that's about that thick, because I've slept on some of those and I might as well have slept on the floor. But so all I'm doing is I just want to compare whether you want to stay in a hotel or whether you want to stay in Airbnb. So you can stay in cheaper accommodation, or you can stay in more expensive accommodation. It just depends how well you want to be looked after and how much you want to spoil yourself. But I'm quite happy with paying anywhere between 1,800 and 23. When we were in Tagum, we paid 1,600 a night for accommodation there. And it was a room probably about the same size as this, but yeah, the Wi-Fi was crap, very crap. So anyway, if you wanted breakfast, it was another 400 peso, so it was about 1,900, 2,000, including breakfast. So that wasn't too bad. But here in Davao, you're probably paying for the same amount of accommodation, around about 2,000 peso. All right, I'll show you what the Airbnb's like and how much you'll pay there. Okay. Okay, so that's the entrance. Then when you come in, you turn to your right. This is the bathroom. Now, pretty good sized bathroom. Great hot water, great shower. But sometimes they miss a few things. Probably could do with some more shelving there. Missing a bidet, you know what that is. But The only ventilation is just the ceiling fan. But apart from that, it's a pretty good shower. Now, you come out of the shower and you have your cooking area. They have plenty of cupboard spaces here. All your things you need, cutlery and all that, and pots and pans, rice cooker. You have a fridge and your microwave. The only thing that they missed here was another PowerPoint, because when you want to use a microwave, you've got to take the fridge out. Anyway, then you come down here a little bit further and you have your lounge room, which is pretty comfortable, very comfortable lounge there, and not a bad area for sitting down. This table here, this pops up to about here, so you can have your meals here if you wanted to and watch TV at the same time. So not a bad area. It's a pretty good size, this one, and there's your dining room table there. And if you can see it from here, it probably looks like a one-bedroom unit, because as you're looking from here, you've got your kitchen there, your bathroom there, and then you've got your lounge room. Okay, and this is the bedroom, which is a good idea because they've partitioned it off here like that and sort of made it separate from the lounge room, which is a great idea. There's a workstation there, so if you want to do whatever you want with your laptop or anything else, it's a workstation there. Now, unfortunately, I've had to put most of my toiletries there because they have nothing in the bathroom, no shelving in the bathroom. So that's the only downside about this condo. But most of them have shelving in the bathroom. So anyway, they've got hanging spaces there. They've got great areas where you can hang your clothes and put your clothes. And then they have air conditioning, an inverter, and then out here you've got your lovely view. We have a balcony, and that's the view. It's on the 9th floor here. It can be a bit noisy sometimes because of the church over there. You don't hear much of the traffic noise going by unless they're tooting their horns. But yeah, otherwise, not too bad. Okay, so that's the difference between either staying at a hotel or staying at an Airbnb. If you're staying at a hotel, well, you have to go out in the morning, get some breakfast from somewhere, and then over night time, you have to go and get some dinner from somewhere. So you're always eating out. When you're in an Airbnb, if you like the idea of cooking your own meals, these are perfect. They've got everything there for you. But when you do book an Airbnb, just ask some questions first before you book to the host. Just make sure that you've got everything in that condo that or wherever you're staying, that it's got everything there that you require. But 9 times out of 10, it does have everything there, and you everything in there that you're required to cook with. And just also make sure that you're allowed to cook in the condo, because some Airbnb hosts don't allow you to cook. They have a microwave oven there to allow you to heat up meals, but that's meals from outside. So yeah, with an Airbnb, it's a lot more comfortable, a lot more room about, and yeah, so I prefer to stay in Airbnbs. This one is the same price as the hotel that we stayed at, Go Hotels, so it was the same price per night. But here you've got a bit more room and it's a bit more comfortable, and we can cook our own meals. So when traveling, always ask your Airbnb host what do they have in their condo that you require, and make sure that they have that, and also make sure that you're allowed to cook in there as well. So just ask some questions first before you go ahead and book. So that's our Airbnb and the hotels. So that's the choice you have.